How y'all doing tonight? It's Jeff coming live from the Blue Room. We talking about these senseless carjackings that's been going on out here. Just gonna wait on a few of y'all to chime in before I really get into the topic tonight. So feel free to chime in, leave a comment. Hell, you can even join in on the live. But yeah, we talking about these senseless carjackings. They've been going on for a while now, but it's really getting out of hand now because y'all jacking people that y'all really don't know. I mean, y'all in the past couple months, y'all then mistakenly went after a retired firefighter, now off-duty police officer, because that's what it looks like. What happened on 89th and Cottage? I mean, not Cottage, Stony Island. Looked like an attempted carjacking, and it's messed up where a person that works hard for what they get or hustle or whatever they do to get what they want, and you ain't got that same drive. You instead of do what they do or hustle in however way you may have to hustle to get what they got, you would rather fucking sit back and stalk them and then try to take their shit from them. Like, that's messed up. And that's why I say, like, gun laws should be, they make it harder for people without criminal backgrounds to get guns. What's good, Bobby? Like, you gotta go through hell and high water to get a concealed carry. You know what I'm saying? They should make it easier for you to get a concealed carry for those type of reasons. Like, we should be able to defend ourselves out here as citizens. Like, it's messed up that you can work all your life, but you can't protect yourself. Like, people are literally out here stalking you if you got nice things just to take them when they can get it like you. So I just want to know y'all thoughts. Like, that's the sad situation. What happened to the off-duty officer? You know, I'm not really a big fan of police, but at the end of the day, like, I'm a fan of a working man. Like, if you working and or hustling or whatever, like, man, my hat go off to you. You know what I'm saying? But if you sitting back, man, jacking and shit, like, I don't know, man. I guess they say that's a hustle too, but I don't know. It's two outcomes to that. You know, that shit don't last long. You know what I'm saying? Now, unfortunately, you know, they gonna do whatever it takes to find out who shot this cop. You know what I'm saying? So whoever did it, they gonna end up getting booked anyway. You know what I'm saying? Then you did the shit on Stony Island. Like, come on now. We making it to where they can be heavy-handed with us now. You know what I'm saying? Just yesterday, I'm driving down Halstead, and I see police tape everywhere. They got Halstead blocked off by 79th. Come to find out, a police then got grazed in the face. Like, that shit crazy. Like, for nothing. For nothing. Like, if you gonna do shit like that, man, you gotta be tactical about it and have reasoning behind it. Like, you robbing and doing shit without no strategy, no nothing. Like, they gonna come down on you. So my thing is, back to this police shooting earlier though on Stony Island. Like, that's crazy because they didn't even know that was an officer probably. You know what I'm saying? They just pulled up, blocked them in, boxed them in, and shot them from what they saying. What's good, TK? And boxed them in from what the reports say. So what y'all think? Do y'all even think it was a carjacking? Because I think it's going on. It's what's been going on in the city. Exactly. That's how I feel about Jack and Bobby. It's definitely a broke niggas game, man. But like they say, that shit a hustle too, I guess. But that shit definitely man, you can get it like everybody else, man. Or if you gonna jack, damn, do the shit one time, and from that stain get on and come up from that. But if you turn jacking into a hustle, it's definitely that shit ain't no hustle. That shit is what it is. It's jacking. It's stealing. Stealing carries no probation. So just like the snitches and the sex offenders, the thieves need to get publicly stoned too. Especially you stealing from civilians. Fuck you stealing from civilians, folks. You supposed to be this hustler. Get it like everybody else. But these shorties out here playing Grand Theft Auto, and unfortunately, yeah, somebody's gonna end up getting shot. Somebody's kid gonna end up getting shot out here playing these games. Yeah, they did. They seen that Jeep Wrangler, black on black, black rims, tinted to death. They didn't know that was the police. I'm pretty sure. They probably thought it was a nigga getting money, like hustling or whatever. But unfortunately, that's what happens when you don't do your homework. You end up getting a motherfucker that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And the way the people moving nowadays, they going off emotion, they not going off logic. Like, why would you try to jack somebody on Stony Island in the first place? But that comes to another thing. Was it a hit? Could have been a hit. Could have been. Who knows? We don't know how these police moving. Yeah, civilians definitely. You know, when the real was in the game, man, civilians was off limits, but it was consequences for doing shit to civilians. But you know, shit, that shit over with. They done chopped the heads off, and they done made everybody. They done made OGs scared to come around. So it's gonna be like this, and it ain't getting no better no time soon. Unfortunately, because it's different drugs in the game. Like back in the days, niggas, it wasn't blocks of niggas doing heavy drugs. Like, it's heavy drugs and emotions out here, so, and no consequences for that. So, like, I knew the game was different when niggas started calling each other bitches. Like, girls do that. Like, I don't get why dudes call each other bitches, but it is what it is. That's when I knew the game was different. Like, because you call me a bitch, shit, you know what time it is. Especially if you know me. But that's how you know, shit, the game changed, though. It ain't no consequences for a lot of this shit going on. It's a lot of niggas out here playing with feelings. They mad because they hurting. They see the next motherfucker on, so they use any excuse to try to take them down. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I hate to see that shit too. I see females do that. I see females call each other bitches and shit. Like, nigga, why y'all calling each other bitches? You a bitch, you a bitch. I guess. But yeah, I don't know. That shit was just weird to me. Like, a police officer get on Stony Island, though. Like, Stony Island is not a side street in Chicago. If you're not from Chicago and you know where Stony Island is not a little fucking street. It's not a side street. It's not a low-key street. It's not a dip-off block. Stony Island is a big-ass street. So for them to even pull it like that, let me know, like, man, this shit is... Niggas moving different. Like, you couldn't wait for him to get on a side street if it was a hit, or if you was trying to jack him. You couldn't wait. But that's how you know, like, it's some fool shit with that, though. It's some fool shit with that. Like, that officer, man, I don't know. He may be young or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But, like I say, civilians and shit should be off limits, though, man. Like, y'all niggas out here trying to take SRTs and Hellcats and shit. And what, it's a chop shop around this motherfucker or something? Like what? Y'all want to stunt for the gram? Like, what's the reasoning behind all these carjackings? That's what I want to know. Like, what y'all think? Like, it must be some chop shop somewhere around here in Indiana somewhere, cause it ain't never been like this. It was like this in Memphis. It ain't never been like this in Chicago. Then, not too long ago, retired firefighter, he unfortunately lose his life due to stupidity. You know, so like what y'all think is the reasoning behind this? Like, it can't just be for joyride. Like, these carjackings are not happening for just joyride. Guys are not like, oh, we gotta stunt this bag that we gonna pull out a gun on somebody. So it gotta be some money involved. And if you gotta jack somebody to get some money, you gotta steal their whole fucking car. Like, that's some loser shit. Like, I don't know, but I guess it's a hustle. Everybody got their hustle. But damn, you risking your life, like, literally, because one day you gonna pull up on the wrong person. Like, they gonna blow back. They gonna be ready. Because everybody don't not ride with it on their lap. So, they just been getting lucky so far. Because you don't get, you only gotta be unlucky one time for that shit to go bad. And that stick up shit, that shit don't last long. That shit is not a healthy profession. That's just my, if you watching, that's my opinion. Or shit, it's facts behind that as well. Shit, stick up guys don't last long. You gonna go out one way or another. Either the police gonna get you or the niggas gonna get you. That's just a fact. Some nigga gonna get you. If you sticking shit up and you watching this, man, put that shit down. Find another hustle. For real, because you going to end up dead. Or in jail forever. Because and if you got a background and you get caught armed, habitual, felon, or whatever, your ass is going to jail for probably a dub or better. So it ain't even worth it. Freedom is way more valuable than money. Because as long as you free, you can make as much money as possible. $1 at a time. Your ass in jail off one lick. Ain't no money in there. Your ass making 10 cents. 10 cents an hour if that. So, what's up with the, y'all ain't conversing tonight? What y'all think about this situation that happened earlier on 89th and Stony Island? What's good, Erica? What's good, cuz? What y'all think? What you think about this, Erica? Terry, what you think about these carjackings, bro? What you got to say? Like I said, I think somebody gonna end up losing their life in this. Because that stick up shit don't last long. It's not a healthy profession. I'm also looking for guests for the Blue Room too, man. Y'all got some free time, feel free, man. Inbox me, man. We can set some shit up. Y'all can come through. We can have a good back and forth, man. But yeah, these carjackings, man, this is senseless. And you definitely reap what you sow. That's why I say that stick up game, that's not a great profession. Jackers don't last long. You gonna go out one way or another. Either death or jail. Either somebody gonna pop you because you gonna play with the wrong person and somebody ain't gonna give it up. Or shit, you gonna hit that lick and then they gonna tell. So it ain't even worth it. Material shit is not worth your freedom. Freedom is not a material aspect of life. That's something you can't buy back. You can't buy freedom. Well, you can, for a little while, only for a little while. But freedom is free as long as you don't fuck up. And that stick up shit, that's some fucked up shit. Yeah, I agree, Erica. I agree. And that's because these kids, unfortunately, they out here on the streets, they ain't got nothing to do. This corona got everything shut down. I noticed that it's been an uptick in carjackings ever since they didn't close the parks and everything down. Like, you give them something else to do, they won't find no negative shit to do. An idle mind is the devil's workshop. That's a true aspect of life. You think of because we're in a wicked society, unfortunately. So you don't think of wicked when you ain't got nothing else to think of. Constructive. Ain't nothing constructive out here. They can't go to no gyms. They ain't no rims at the park. Nothing. So what else is there to do? Try to outdo the next person on social media, unfortunately. But they not thinking about giving the kids anything else to do constructive. They thinking of ways to keep you locked up. They thinking of ways. Look at the speeding cameras, for instance. They give you this money, but now they lower the speed limit for these speed cameras to take your money. I was driving by Parkway earlier, and all I seen was flash, 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 flash. Every car that drove past that light in front of Parkway got a ticket. It's definitely a trap for the new generation because guess what? They unloading the old generation out of these jails to fill them up with new people. They need new blood in these prisons. They need new blood. They need new blood in these jails. They letting all these old people out. Trump let a whole bunch of people out of jail. His whole tenure, if you notice, Trump was letting people out like it wasn't shit. They was all old people though, because they gonna fill them up with new people. They gonna make new laws to put new people in there for longer amounts of time. That's why I say that jacking shit, that shit, your ass gonna get 100 years for one carjacking. It's gonna get so bad in Chicago, you gonna get more time for carjacking than you is for murder in a little bit. Listen, Courtney, I was saying that in the Ti and Tiny live. That shit starts at home. That starts at home, but unfortunately, if you criticize someone, give someone constructive criticism nowadays, they call that shit hating. Black people, we are our own fucking worst enemy. If you tell a motherfucker, man, your son out here fucking up, man, you will be like, a motherfucker will tell you, what is you talking about? A motherfucker will get on your ass for trying to, but back in the day, you was able to whoop other people's kids and shit. Now you can't even tell a little kid shit nowadays. And they definitely gonna start giving niggas fed cases for them carjackings. If you pull a person out of a car within 15 feet, that's kidnapping. That's a fed case in itself. But yeah, it starts at the crib. And a lot of these parents, they want to be these kids' friends. They don't want to be these kids' parents. They want to fucking uh, party with the kids and shit. They want to tee up every fucking day instead of be a parent. They don't want to be the kid's friend. I mean, they don't want to be the kid's parent. They want to be their best friend. No, You gotta be their disciplinarian. That's what's missing, discipline. That's why these motherfuckers out here carjacking motherfuckers. They don't even want to be subtle. They'll carjack a motherfucker and ride around in the same car on Facebook and Snapchat and shit. If we don't discipline the kids at home, the police will. So instead of trying to be our kids' friends, we need to get on their ass, because if we don't get on their ass, guess what? The city and the state will. The city and the state will. And guess what? They fuck around and kill your kid out here in these streets. You'll get your kid to get killed in these streets because you trying to be their fucking friend in the crib. So instead of being a friend and trying to fucking learn every dance and every lingo and all this shit, man, teach them some shit. Let them learn some shit from you, instead of you trying to learn dances and shit from them. In the new street terminology and all that goofy ass shit that don't mean nothing. That's why they ass out here wild now, because shit, they ain't got nobody to look up to. Ain't no elders out here. There's too many OGs out here. Not enough elders. Like, that's just being honest. Fuck that hood shit. It's not enough elders out here. Everybody want to be big dog instead of pops. Everybody want to be big bruh instead of pops. Or unk. Not unk that's smoking crack and shit. I'm talking about unk that drop jewels on you and shit and tell you, man, stay out of trouble. Ask you if you hooping. Where them niggas go in the hood? And we wonder why these shorties out here fucked up. Cause everybody wanna be bro. Nobody wanna be pops. Nobody wanna be unk. Not crackhead unk or drunk unk. I'm talking about cool ass unk. That'll give you some knowledge and shit that you can come to for advice and shit about life. We shun them people. We look for bro. Bro with the money, but he done been to the feds 3, 4, 5 times. Bro ain't learned. I don't know though, man. We just gotta glorify the right shit. Yeah, the blind leading the blind, G. That's all. The intellects get looked at like fucking lames, and because they ain't with the hood shit, but them the ones we need to big up. It took me time to see that shit, but thank God I was fortunate enough not to go to jail and have to learn this shit. It took me to lose a lot of people around me to sit back and be like, okay. So I just wanted to, man, just get y'all opinion on what this shit that's going on in Chicago, because I've been living here all my life. Yeah. And it ain't never been like this shit. No. Nobody. It's parents out here definitely teaching to go to college and shit, but not enough. Everybody chase your dream. No, fuck that. You gonna go to college, and then whatever you do after that, that's what you do. But all these kids, and then what you want to be? Everybody want to be a rapper. Everybody want to be a motherfucking, I don't know. They want to follow the next person's dream, basically. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But at the same time, it ain't the messenger, it's the message. No, no, because at a certain point, it's definitely not the parent all the time. Because at a certain point in time, everybody know right from wrong. Everybody know from right from wrong, and you gotta learn how to walk your own path. So it's not the parents all the time, but it does start at home. The parents gotta push you in the right direction. They gotta steer you in the right direction. And a lot of people ain't getting stirred in the right direction. They seeing their parents indulge in all type of shit. Oh, exactly, yeah. They definitely. That's why I say it ain't the parents all the time, but it starts at home. But once they leave that house, though, people gonna do what they gonna do. But it used to be a certain kind of subtlety to what people used to do because they knew it was consequences if they get caught up in these streets fucking up. But it ain't no consequences now because everybody want to be their kid's friend. That's why shit fucked up. And and not to put it on the parents all the way too, because society make it to where shit. Unfortunately, the parents gotta work and can't really keep that eye on the kids because the cost of living goes up and the household probably fucked up, so the parent gotta work overtime, super overtime, depending on the circumstances, and they can't install the discipline in the child that they need to because they not there. They can't be there. So it ain't the parents because at a certain age and a point in your life, you know right from wrong. So as a child, as a young adult, as a teenager or whatever, you know right from wrong. So, but it's about the subtlety. Everything that shit just went out the window with what's going on in today's society. No, they don't fear the consequences because there's not any. And the consequences are minimal because people are not around to enforce them at home. But they fuck up in these streets and they get old enough, the state will definitely enforce those consequences for you. And then they'll make it you out to be the bad guy in the end. That's why I say it starts at home. You gotta let your kids know it is dire consequences for your actions. Because you're a reflection of me. Oh yeah, that's their whole point. They love it when you mess up at home because guess what? They benefit from that. They get free labor from that. You fuck up as a parent, the state, they benefit from it. Your child either becomes a ward of the state in a bevy of ways. They'll come in your house and take them, or the police will come take them. That's why I say it starts at home. I wasn't an angel out here by no means of no stretch of the imagination. But everything I did was with subtlety because I did not want my parents to find out what the fuck I was doing. I didn't. I feared my parents more than the police. I feared my mom more than the police out here. I couldn't wait to turn 17 so my pops wouldn't have to come get me from jail no more. No child had no fear of that. Absolutely. A lot of people feel that's a rite of passage to go to jail. Okay, one time. But your ass keep going in and out of jail. Mm-mm. It ain't that much money in the world for me to be around that many men. Mm-mm. Especially naked. Not enough money in the world. Throwing rocks at the penitentiary for McDonald's money. Let's just be honest. It's not even fucking worth it. To say what, you real? Yeah, it's the culture, because guess what? We don't have any. We don't have a culture. We still lost people. We think certain things are culture that are not culture. That shit is just ratchet. Ghetto shit is not culture. That shit is not culture. The hood is not culture. I'm sorry to tell y'all. That shit is not culture. I don't want to teach my kids that shit. The hood is not culture. I'm gonna keep repeating that shit. The hood is not fucking black culture. Black is not a culture. Black is a color, not a fucking race, first off. This is not black skin. This is not black. This is black. This is black. This is not black. So we lost just in translation. And I keep saying that shit. My skin is not black. My fucking shirt is black. My hair is black. My beard is black. We lost in translation. We lost. We lost. We got to get rid of some of that the ratchet shit. That's not culture. We gotta get to our culture. It starts at home. We had this discussion last week. Men, we gotta take a better role in the household. That's where it starts. Not even on no masculine men. Nah, that's the natural order of things. That's why shit fucked up. The woman out here, they fucking running shit. They running it. They in the role that we supposed to be in. Yeah, you definitely. A lot of people, because they not getting that love, that real love. They not getting held and told by their parents that they loved at a young age. They seeing all type of ratchet shit in the household. They seeing a mom or mom and dad being mistreated by each other. So yeah, if you feel you ain't got nothing to lose, you damn near to do anything. And it's a lot of our youth out here that feel that way. They feel they ain't got shit to lose. They ain't never felt a W. They caught L's all their life. They don't know what it's like to win. So when you in that predicament, hell yeah, you liable to do anything. That's why I say it starts at home. We gotta get our shit back right, man. Or our kids gonna die out here. They gonna go to jail and they gonna die out here. It's that simple. Like, they gonna do everything in their power to find out who killed that police, or not killed, but who shot that cop early. It's missing women out here though. I understand he got shot, he a cop, all that. But it's missing women out here that's been missing for a year, that work for a federal agency. But I'm sure they're gonna exhaust every resource that they can to find out who shot this cop. And they gonna make laws to where if you carjack somebody, you gonna probably go to jail for a long, 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 long time. So I'm gonna keep it brief tonight because I know y'all probably got stuff to do. So, oh yeah, they definitely gonna do whatever they gonna exhaust every resource. Like I seen Lori Lightfoot, she did like 2 press conferences today about this situation. Like I say, Stony Island is not no little street, so it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that the officer was ambushed or whatever, but it's gonna be more unfortunate that these brothers who was involved in this is gonna probably go to jail for the rest of their life. They're gonna become a number. Yeah, we focused on the wrong things, Courtney. The wrong thing, material things, shit that depreciates, shit of no value. It depreciates after time. It don't gain value with time. It depreciates. It loses value. It loses value as soon as you get it. We focus on those type of things. We focus on the wrong things. We don't focus on things of value. And that's unfortunate. But it's a mind thing, like you said. Like, we've been conditioned that way. We've been conditioned to give value to things of no value. You know? Like, they carjacking people. Fucking car? Get a job. Hell, sell some drugs. You want a car? I'm sorry I have to say that, but shit. I'd rather you do that than pull your gun on somebody and risk you killing them or them killing you over a fucking car. Your life or their life worth the fucking car? That's my whole angle with this. Like, it's fucked up that money is more important than a person. A fucking car is more important than a person. You will pull your gun out on a person for a car. But, like I say, they are gonna exhaust every resource in their power to find out who did this. And Stony Island is a big street. I'm sure there's plenty cameras on there. So, yeah. Whoever did that, man, we'll find out soon. Yeah, I know that was a wrong message, man. But I'm saying I'd rather you do that than do that. What people are doing nowadays, which is pulling their guns out on people and forcing them out, forcing their property from them. Like, sell some newspapers, beat on some buckets. How about that? But damn, don't fucking pull your gun on nobody for a fucking car, like, and risk going to jail for the rest of your life, risk getting killed, or risk killing them over some shit that's not even yours. Now, I can see if you caught them in trafficking your shit. Now, that's a whole different thing. But, come on, man. Like, get your own. That's basically my point. Get your own shit, man. And however you get it, but get your own. They got it. They got their own. Yeah. But I'm saying, they're going to exhaust every resource in their power to bring those to justice who did this. And those who did this probably going to go to jail forever because they're going to make some kind of law that makes carjacking a class 2X felony. They gonna make some new shit. They gonna make 2X felonies now. Like 25 to life type shit. Like, watch. That's what all this all gonna boils down to. So y'all just be careful out there, man. Keep your doors and windows locked. And live from the Blue Room, this Jeff coming to y'all. I'll see y'all later.